So what would happen if Ed, Edd, and Eddy combined with Bendy and the Ink Machine? Well... I've read a lot of fan fiction, and a lot of them are about Ed, Edd, and Eddy, but I never thought them combining with Bendy and the Ink Machine would be such a great idea. I will be honest, I have never played Bendy and the Ink Machine or watched any of the videos aside from one or two by Markiplier. So my knowledge on this franchise is a little askewed, I guess. The fanfiction in question is by MH793696. That took me a lot of times to record and say, by the way. He spins quite a wonderful story. But with that being said, let's begin. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the okay. The characters are done very well and are in line with Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I also really like the way the story was structured and the fact that all the cul-de-sac kids get involved at some point. Though I will admit, a lot of them get the shaft due to the fact that it's juggling so many characters in the same place, but I think they did okay for that. The world building also adds more focus on Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I will not say how they do this, but let's just say it's quite brilliant. Much like with most crossover fanfiction, this story focuses more on Bendy and the Ink Machine, which obviously it's fine, but my problem with it is that, like I said, a lot of characters get the shaft, and that's because of the overall plot. Yes, the way that MH combines Ed, Edd, and Eddy and Bendy is done very well, but my only criticism comes from the fact that, or one of my criticisms comes from the fact that there's just way too much going on. The only other thing I didn't like was that a few of the chapters of this story, with each chapter adapting a different episode from the game, is really dull at times. Like, there were times where I wish I could skip, but I knew I had to read all of it. I really enjoyed this story. Yes, there's flaws. Yes, there are times I didn't want to read all of it, but it's overall still a really good experience. I love the way it was combining the characters, and I love the way it made the story flow naturally. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I really thank you so much for watching. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next reaction.